Simon Draper last updated 0500, October 9, 2017. Asia-New Zealand boss Simon Draper with social entrepreneurs left this Indonesia of Indonesia's Finger Talk and Audrey Tan Wright of Singapore's Angels of Impact. Opinion: one of the great things about this job at the Asia-New Zealand Foundation is you get to meet interesting people and you learn new things. That is important because in the business world, if you are not moving forward, you are going backwards. Another unexpected benefit, at a personal level, is that this job enables me to see parts of New Zealand I haven't seen since I was a kid in the back of our HQ station wagon traveling New Zealand roads on school holidays. Read more. Simon Draper: Kiwis need more confidence with Asia. Simon Draper Asia: what are we missing out on? Simon Draper: more to Asia than immigration. Last week was bit of a trifecta. I met some amazing young, tech-savvy and dynamic entrepreneurs from Southeast Asia, learned a whole lot about the world of social enterprises, and managed to do this between Akarawa, Christchurch and Wanaka. Not a bad week at all. The catalyst was the Social Enterprise World Forum SEWF held in Christchurch. This brought almost 1,500 social entrepreneurs from across the globe. As part of Asia-New Zealand Foundation's ASEAN Young Business Leaders Initiative, we brought out 8 entrepreneurs from countries as diverse as Indonesia, Singapore and Myanmar. The forum attracts social entrepreneurs, policymakers, community leaders, investors, activists, and academics. They come together to share insights, network and discuss how to create a more sustainable future. After the forum, we headed to Akarawa to connect these ASEAN Young Business Leaders with the Foundation's impressive leadership network. I must confess I didn't know what a social enterprise actually was. I'd heard that, like sustainable development, it is a phrase that means different things to different people. I will take the risk of giving my own definition. I understand it to be a business that sits between a fully profit-driven one and a not-for-profit. Its purpose is to make people's lives better, but runs as a business model, not on grants or charity. Some are for a short specific purpose and time-limited, others are self-sustaining. I confess that is a pretty rough and ready explanation, but I hope it suffices. In New Zealand, Southeast Asia doesn't usually get as much attention as countries in North Asia. Yet the region is bustling with economic activity. The region is home to more than 600 million people, representing about 8.7% of the world's population. Hearing our visitors talk about their respective social enterprises and how they are making a real impact, particularly in lifting people out of poverty, made me realize we can go beyond trading goods and services with the region to trading ideas. And social entrepreneurship is an area where New Zealand can import ideas from Southeast Asia. It is considered a leader in new business models, and is at the forefront of innovation and disruption. The cultural norms across Southeast Asia also mean social enterprise is a model they are more familiar with, have developed more, and that New Zealand could learn from. Let me share 3 examples. One of the social entrepreneurs we hosted was Helianti Hillman, Chief Executive Officer of Javara, a social enterprise focused on sustaining Indonesia's food biodiversity heritage. Javara does this by introducing and bringing indigenous food products from Indonesia to the world, exporting to 19 countries. It works with more than 52,000 farmers working across agricultural value chains throughout Indonesia. There are no contracts between Javara and these 52,000 farmers. Think about that. Another brilliant entrepreneur we hosted was Singapore's Audrey Tan, who is co-founder and CEO of Angels of Impact, a tech platform that works with social entrepreneurs to access finance so that they can grow and scale. Their initial focus was social enterprises led by women or whose work mostly benefits women. They now work with 8 social enterprises throughout Southeast Asia and has successfully won customers such as Google, Facebook, Bloomberg. Audrey also founded Playmula, a social enterprise with 70,000 users, and that educates children, parents and young adults about building a positive relationship with money. Impressively, Audrey is still in her 20s. Finally, Reese Fernandez is president and founding partner of Rags to Riches, a fashion design house that empowers community artisans in the Philippines with a multi-million-dollar turnover. Rags to Riches is considered one of the most successful and pioneering social enterprises in the Philippines, with outlets in major Philippine malls and customers all around the world. These women's social enterprises are evidence of the dynamism happening in Southeast Asia. And judging from I saw and heard last week, social enterprises have the potential to catalyze dynamic and real growth in Southeast Asia. Something New Zealand can perhaps learn from the region. Simon Draper is the executive director of the Asia-New Zealand Foundation, a non-profit organization focused on New Zealand-Asia relations, with a range of programs designed to equip New Zealanders with first-hand experience of Asia and to forge links to the region. stuff.